Wanting to explain why we are selling our house and kind of go into a little bit more details about why this is all happening, especially, you know, when I'm gonna have the baby soon. So we bought this house last year and it kind of fell into our laps and was one of the biggest blessings we've ever been given. This house was down the street from our house. We actually had a contract in on another house, and the owners of this house we knew, and they had us come do a walkthrough to see if we wanted to buy it from them. And the moment I walked into this house, I was like, this is it. This is our home. And so this past year living here has been amazing. But a big factor we didn't really think of was I was gonna be staying home. So our income decreased a lot. I was teaching. So our income about halved. I mean, teaching is so, I made so much money doing it. But it did definitely take a toll on our income. So that's been really hard for us. And then we've had, my husband works about an hour away from where we live right now. So he drives 2 hours a day. And right now he's been working 6 days a week. So that's about 12 hours out of seeing him at home, on top of him working about 60-hour weeks. So we found out several months ago that the equity in houses went up in our area, I think all over actually, but dramatically in our area. And we kind of laughed about it and we're like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. That could pay off a lot of our debt. And then my husband was like, let's do it. Let's sell this house then. And I was like, no. I love this house. This house it's my dream house. This is everything I wanted. The only thing we have a hard time with is we don't have land here. For my husband, he loves animals and we would love to have ducks and chickens, and so I was like, no, that's funny. And the more and more we thought on it, the more it made sense. Even though it's really hard for us, especially for me, this is taking a big hit from me. Because this house, it is my dream home. It's exactly what I wanted. I have everything here, but we're barely making it every month. And the more we think about it, the more it doesn't make sense to live here. So we are about to uproot our whole lives and sell our house because we want to be out of debt. That would take away a lot of monthly payments we didn't have to worry about. Yes, we're going to go to renting for several years until we have paid down all of our debt, because I have a lot in student loans. But this would get us out of kind of the hill we've been buried under, and we want a better life. So we've been listening to a ton of Dave Ramsey. We've been listening to a lot of, that's motivated me a lot to be like, okay, this doesn't make sense unless I went back to work. But having 2 kids in daycare, it's not very cost efficient, and I worked in daycare for years, so I really struggle putting my kid in daycare. I like to work a couple days a week just to have that balance for me, because you can tell I'm a mess. Like, it's why you guys all watch me, right? I'm a mess. I'm one of those that I'm like, I love being a stay-at-home mom, but I don't love being a stay-at-home mom. I miss working, but I don't miss working 5 days a week. So that's been a big play. So right now we have our house up for sale. Hopefully it'll get bought soon. We are not sure where we're going. That's a big, we'd like to rent out a house, and it would be closer to where my husband's working now, which is closer to his family. But we don't know where we're going, and I'm due in 7 weeks right now, so I'm at 33 weeks. So everything is very much up in the air, but we have been basically prompted to make a huge change in our lives. So that's why it's hard. It's hard. A lot of people have said, well, don't give up your house, don't give up your house. But I don't feel like I'm giving up my house. I feel like I'm getting ready for something better. And it won't be a house like this, and it won't be clean and pretty all the time, and it won't be this. But it will take away a lot of anxiety from us. It will take away a lot of stress from us, from my husband working so many hours. There will be much joy that comes from us deciding that I don't want to live like this. I don't want to make it month to month. I want to be able to afford to go on trips and vacations and find more joy. So we are learning to find joy, and we are going to be content with whatever we end up with and find happiness. And you guys get to experience it with us. So here we go. Here's to 7 weeks of sitting on the edge, wondering what's going to happen. Here we go.